Friday, January the 3rd, 2025. I think I said 2024 on my last video. I've got to get used to saying that. We are going to look at a Chevrolet van, but we're waiting to hear back from the owner. When he gets home, we'll run over. We're pretty close, but right now we're going to go through 2 new Jackson County subdivisions. And we're going to turn in one up here. It said the Fortress. It's a gated community. Then we'll go into 2 newly being developed subdivisions just to show y'all. This is Jackson County. This is Georgia 124 towards the end. We're several miles from the roundabout that where 124 ends at Georgia 11. Okay, here's the Fortress. Here is a gated community. Like 5,000 square foot plus homes. Maybe up to 8. Maybe more. Here again, no mailboxes. You got your mailboxes right here. You got to get out and go get your mail. Looks like some of the houses we used to work on up North Fulton, doesn't it? Like I say, Brazelton's to our right. Georgia 11 is straight ahead at the roundabout. Just a couple of miles where 124 ends. We're going to turn into one up here on the left and then one up here on the right, new home subdivisions. And again, I'm making this disclaimer. I have let my real estate license lapse. I am not practicing real estate. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is strictly for information purposes. Now there's a rhino storage area. That's a perfect example. So many of these new home subdivisions are slab homes. They mass grade the subdivisions, slab homes. The houses are close to the street. The garages are full of people's stuff. There's not any room hardly barely room for a car. One car between the street and the house. And a lot of times the car will have to block the sidewalk. So people have nowhere to store their stuff. The cars will be out in the road, in the street, in the driveways. So there are an awful lot of storage shelters. There's one right there, storage places cropping up, coming online, because people don't have anywhere to store their stuff in their houses. Look, even the 3-car garage, these big houses right here, there's nowhere to store your stuff. Some developers aren't even selling their houses. They're building the houses, renting the houses, then across the street they are building storage units where people can store their stuff across the street. So the developer is getting 2 for 1. Okay, we're going to turn in this one up here. This is Southwind. I think there are other subdivisions named Southwind, but not around here maybe. Getting ready to pour some slabs. I don't know who the builder is. They're going to be pouring a bunch of slabs. They've got plumbing in. Perfect example. Houses right here on the street. These houses are going to be close. Mass graded. I suspect these are going to be at least 400 from the 300s, but so many of these are starting at 500. 400's up, from the 500s even I've seen. So good sized subdivision. Sales trailer way back here. There's a deer. See a deer here? Hit the deer. That's what I did this morning in the white Jeep. I need 2 doors. Driver's side doors. There is no reaction time when you got one running full speed and comes up over a hill where you couldn't see it ahead of time. Just I'm lucky there wasn't more damage. The door still opens from the inside, the driver. I don't know about the passenger door. Well, I don't know anything about body work. I did a little painting on this van, but I may give those 2 doors a shot, but I will sure enough mess them up. And I can't afford to have it done, and so I just carry liability insurance. But even if I did have full coverage, my deductible would be probably where it wouldn't cover this. But yeah, you don't have any reaction time. By the time you see something happen, whatever, or see something, it's like slow motion, like that little pebble that's coming off the road, come right into your windshield. He did save a couple of cedar trees up there, huh? We'll stop this when we get up to the subdivision. That owner of the van may be home now, where I can go look at it, where we can go look at it. Haven't seen anything about a price. I say some of these developers, they're not even selling the houses. There's your mailboxes here. And some of these developments, they may sell some and rent some, but some of them are just building and renting. And they own the property across the road. They'll build a storage shed either across the road or right down the road. That way they're getting rent from you, or a sale and a rent. It's really pretty smart. Situation were to come up, I might check into doing all the continuing ed and getting my license back, but I just don't see it, because I can buy and sell my own property. And again, I am looking for an agent in southeast Georgia along the coast, northeast Georgia around South Carolina, northwest Georgia, Tennessee, West Carolina, an area up there where I could build a tiny home or a capsule home. Okay, let's turn this one off. We're going to check our other connection, see if we can go take a look at that Jeep yet. Okay, he's going to let me know when he gets home. And the next subdivision's up here on the right. And again, this is Georgia 124. We are on the north, I guess you'd call it, end of Brazelton, towards the end of 124, where it dead ends into Georgia 11. Still had some stuff down there. It may be connected with this other subdivision up here. Okay, yeah, here we go. I don't see a name Okay, Jackson Landing, D.R. Horton. Sidewalks are already in. Mass graded. I think they may be 100-foot lots. These are probably going to be bigger houses. It'll be sewer, but these are wider lots. That may not be 100. We may, I don't know, this would be 50, 75, 100 foot, maybe mixed. It'd be unusual though. People that move in these subdivisions will be able to look and see what it looked like before they got any houses built. Yet it connects with that other subdivision back there. Talking about this deer hitting the deer, it is an absolute wonder. The way people are driving nowadays, I have noticed since I've been doing this riding around. Since the pandemic, people are driving like lunatics all over the southeast. I assume it's like the rest of the country too, but the way people are driving, as fast as they're driving, the way they're driving, it is a wonder there aren't more people killed, deer killed, all kind of stuff on the road. During COVID, there wasn't that much traffic generally, and people were driving more cautiously for whatever reason. I used to come from Vicky's over to Frank's. I'd come down 75 on Friday afternoon and not even slow down transferring from 75 to 285. Of course, I don't drive fast. Y'all know that's another thing. Like I say, you see the deer, hit the deer. For me to hit a deer, you know I wasn't driving fast. So deer was running full speed, come up over a hill, and you know, it wasn't any time. It just was no time. See the deer, hit the deer, instantaneous. Sometimes you can see them coming across the field, but this time come up over the hill and bam. And we are in the Middle Oconee watershed. Outside. Got those big rolls. Okay, that dead end's down there. We won't go down there. This will be two new subdivisions under development and one that is already developed with I don't know if there are any lots left in there or not. It didn't have any for sale signs. So that the fortress may already be built out. Slab houses, people have got to have somewhere to store their stuff. That dead end's down there. Looks like they're having to do some blasting, get some rocks may be putting in a pump station down there too. Be my guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're putting a pump station in down there. People coming up here dumping the commodes and stuff. That's always been a problem in new subdivisions, construction sites, dirt roads. People just dump stuff. It's actually a wonder that people haven't gone extinct just from their own stupidity. I guess we probably will, but at some point. Well, we're about to turn this one off. We'll go ahead and maybe put it together and start uploading it, because we still can't go see that van yet. And like I said, maybe I think it's a waste of time. I don't think I'm going to be able to use enough stuff off of it to where I can make him an offer that he will take. But we'll see. It may make for a decent video. I need your views, I need your subscriptions, to subscribe, views, likes, shares. I need them. Okay, let's turn this one off, and we'll get a picture of this sign maybe for the thumbnail.